Finally, for this episode of In the Arena, we're looking back to the late 20th century for this week's glimpse at a moment in time in Maine politics. We set our Wayback Machine to January 24th, 1997. It was this week, 28 years ago, that Bangor native William Cohen became the nation's 20th Secretary of Defense. Bill Cohen had a long career in politics, beginning with service on the Bangor School Board and City Council. He represented Maine's 2nd Congressional District for 6 years, served 3 terms in the U.S. Senate. In late 1996, as Cohen prepared to retire from the Senate and work in the private sector, President Bill Clinton, a Democrat, asked Cohen, a lifelong Republican, to serve as Secretary of Defense for Clinton's 2nd term. Here's what President Clinton had to say.
Bill Cohen is the right man to build on these achievements. To secure the bipartisan support America's armed forces must have and clearly deserve. He served in the United States Congress for 24 years, including 18 in the Senate. There his name became synonymous with discipline, intellect, creative independence, and deeply held principles. While serving the people of Maine, he has also served every American through his determination to find common ground on difficult issues.
With years of experience on the Senate Armed Services, Governmental Affairs, and Intelligence Committees, Bill Cohen was well prepared to take over management of the massive bureaucracy of the Pentagon and had the diplomatic skills necessary to deal with America's international allies. His fellow senators agreed, unanimously confirming Bill Cohen's nomination. Now, we don't see many unanimous confirmations. However, we did see one this week in the Senate with Marco Rubio becoming Secretary of State. However, to see a Democrat reach out to a Republican for such a prominent position is something we really don't see a lot of in the recent years.
No, I hopefully will see more of that in the future. And what a tremendous compliment to Bill Cohen's integrity and legacy, serving from local government to Secretary of Defense. What a great run.
Man, could he learn to smile? He looked so dour in that. I don't know if he was like nervous, like being in the Democratic administration. He was the only Republican. He got some grief for that, but he looked so dour the whole speech.
They had a great team, the ABC team, with Madeleine Albright and Sandy Berger and Bill Cohen. So all the DNI, all those people
the
could
ABC
get together.
Team, never heard that.
Oh yeah,
nice.
That's what he called it. And I'll tell you an interesting story. I was in the office when Bill Cohen was moving into the Pentagon, and they were still hanging paintings and so forth, and he was, pretty excited about this new challenge. I mean, he's just, God knows the prep work he's got to do to get ready to do it. And so we interviewed him and we took some pictures around the office. He's showing us his desk, and about an hour later I got a call from his chief of staff and said, yeah, when you were taking pictures of that phone? I said, yeah. He says, would you not use those? I said, oh. He says, yeah, there's something there that's top secret, and I don't know what it was.
Did you delete it? Or?
I didn't. Oh, of course we did. What, you think I want to be terminated with extreme prejudice, for revealing secrets? No, it was just because there was so much kind of chaos going on, and he hadn't really, settled into the desk, and so. But Bill Cohen, I can tell you, he has a great sense of humor.
He does, I'm sure. That's great.